take a deep breath in with me. Hold for a second. If you didn't take a deep breath, I recommend trying it. So, brothers and sisters, I was recently talking to somebody, and they told me a funny story that about. I'm like, did you make this up after? They said yes, they made it up. But it's a funny story. So, it's about this man that likes to start fires, right? So this man likes to go out into the woods, randomly start fires for whatever reason. He would start fires, right? So then the fire trucks would come, and every time they came, there was no fire because the man had put out the fires before the fire trucks got there, right? So then he would start another fire. The fire trucks would come out there. They would get there. Fire would be out. And it happened several times down the road. Now, this wasn't a story about the boy who cried wolf. This is a story about the fire starter, man. So so after everything, the man had dominion. Okay? Again, this is a story. Let me remind you of that. He had powers over the firefighters because he was warlock. And you know what? There was never even a fire started. It was just a pretend fire. So, again, this is not a story of the boy who cried wolf. This is a story about the fire starter that never started a fire to put out. But yet everybody wanted to act like he started this huge fire that engulfed the whole world when there was no fire even started. The person that was starting the fire, oh, family, wait for this. If you don't know the time, I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you the time. The person that was starting the fire was the person that was letting the fire starter get into their head. Ooh, shit. Yeah, man. And when the fire starter that never even started a fire, it was just what they nicknamed him, let this person get into their heads, well, he got really good at getting into people's heads and starting fires that he never started. So understand, you need to recognize, man, that you need to be careful what you let into your subliminal or to your mind, because that shit will take over your mind. So if you let somebody start getting into your mind, right? We call that renting space in your head, man. Dude, don't let them rent space in your head. What is that doing for you? Let me ask you again. What is that doing for you? It's doing nothing good. It's just gonna drive you freaking nuts, man. So, for example, people will try to pry into your head and probably pry into your life. This is where you say, no, back off. Dude, no. You just say no, back out of my life, man. Dude, I do it all the time. Stay away. No, leave me alone. So I hope you understand the story. Okay? It's really about not letting people into your head. Sometimes people are really good about they can get into your head very easily and start a fire that consumes your brain when there's no fire being started in the woods by the fire starter that doesn't start fires. So catch my drift. Great. Just a little story I had to share with you. Brothers and sisters, may peace be with you. Also with you. Thanks, praise to God. Thanks, praise to God. Thanks, praise to the universe. And thanks, praise to everybody who watches my channel. I hope this story makes you think before you let somebody start a fire in your head and there's no fingers being pointed back at me.